So what's the recovery plan for the patient? Well, more U.S. manufacturing and jobs. This former auto worker says the tariffs are working and the so-called experts are all wrong.
Nobody was crying these crocodile tears when they were closing the Mound Road engine plant that Chrysler had in Macomb County, or the Romeo engine plant in Romeo, Michigan in Macomb County. But all of a sudden, now that we're trying to bring these products back, these components and these vehicles back to the United States, all of a sudden, all the so-called experts are saying it's going to plunge us into recession and it'd be terrible for the economy.
All right, so shout out to the Macomb County reference, by the way. That's the county that I'm in Michigan, Macomb County. And I'm glad that he said that, because we have Shawn Fain, who was the advocate for Kamala Harris and how good she was for the automotive industry. Look what Shawn Fain is now saying about Donald Trump and his tariffs and how he's actually backing it. All right, let me turn on the turn.
Tariffs on all imported automobiles set to take effect on Wednesday, April 2nd. The president of the United Auto Workers Union is praising the move. UAW President Shawn Fain appeared on CBS's Face the Nation Sunday morning, saying the tariffs
Not Mr. Corporate Greed. Not Mr. Corporate Greed.
are a tool he hopes will bring auto manufacturing back to the United States, but says efforts cannot stop there.
If they're going to bring jobs back here, they need to be life-sustaining jobs where people can make a good wage, a living wage, have adequate health care, and have a retirement security, and not have to work 7 days a week or multiple jobs just to scrape to get by paycheck to paycheck.
Fain's remarks align with Donald Trump's views, as well as...
So I wanted to play that one real quick because I find it interesting that there's a lot of people that are against what Trump is saying, right? The tariffs and this and that. Even some Republicans don't believe it, and that's fine. That's okay to doubt his decision, right? You don't have to agree with everything he does. But I find it funny that the man who was pretty much the advocate for corporate greed and billionaires are bad and billionaires are evil and how Trump is not the right person, that he is up here saying that the tariffs that Trump is talking about will help the automotive industry and bring jobs back. Why wasn't Kamala Harris and them talking about anything about the automotive industry, right? This is where I will get political on this video, right? This is where I will get political on this video because politics is a dirty game. Who knows how much money was funneled to him to be able to speak on behalf of the Democrat Party. And if the Democrats had won, he would probably still secretly believe that the tariffs that Donald Trump really wanted was the right thing for the country. But instead, he got paid and he had to back that party, and he didn't believe in what Joe Biden and Kamala Harris were talking about when it came to the automotive industry. This is clear now. This is clear that Shawn Fain was playing politics. And the reason why he's excited is because he knows what that means. The workers are complaining. He sees people getting laid off left and right because jobs are going where? Overseas, going over to Mexico. Products that we're making. We are nothing but an assembly line right now. We don't manufacture nothing. We just an assembly line when it comes to building cars. So it's like, hey, we need to bring all of that stuff back here so that we get our workers in here and we can become manufacturing and also have the assembly, right? So I find it interesting that this is Shawn Fain's take now. And he's actually coming out and saying that Trump did something right, which is pretty crazy because Democrats won't ever say Trump did anything right. But he's saying that because he believes that. That's why I say, man, even with all these politicians, don't believe all the stuff they say because some of these people are lying. Yes, I'm talking about Trump as well, everybody, right? But I also believe what Trump is saying a lot of times, he's said it so many times and he's doing it. He's at least shown himself to back up what he says. That's that on Shawn Fain. So let me go ahead and jump back over here and see.